Glammies, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy Glam. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are already a Mandy Glam family member, thank you so much for tuning in to another video with me. I really do appreciate it. So y'all, I don't know about y'all, I don't know about you, but as for me, honey, I'm chunking up the deuce to 2020. Bye bye, see you later, hasta la vista. I don't want to use this finger, I want to use another finger, but y'all get what I'm saying. Bye bye, I'm ready for 2020 to be gone. But before I leave out of 2020, I do want to bring you guys my best blind buys of 2020, okay? These are, y'all know I'm the queen of TJ Maxx findings, honey. I go to every TJ Maxx in Houston trying to find, you know, something special. And I feel like 2020 has brought me luck when it has come to like the blind buying and stuff like that. I've really gotten lucky in those areas. I can't tell y'all how it happens, how, why, I don't know. I just know that I've been getting lucky. So most of these fragrances have come from TJ Maxx. Some of them have come from Fragrance Net and one from HOS, House of Siage. But yeah, I feel like when I did a lot of blind buying this shit, but y'all know why? Because we couldn't go nowhere. So, you know, I didn't want to put myself at risk or put others at risk. So I did a lot of online buying when it came to my fragrances. So, but baby, I'm ready to bid 2020 and adieu. See ya, bye bye. So we're gonna get into this video. If you want to see my favorite blind buys for 2020, then keep watching. This one is CK Into You Her, okay? This one, I actually was watching another YouTuber, Sarah Mays, and she was raving about this fragrance. She was going on and on and on about it, how great it was, and this, that, and the other. So I was like, oh my God, I just saw that fragrance at TJ Maxx the other day. So I hopped in my car on 2 wheels, and it was still there. And y'all, I have to say that I love this fragrance. Let me spray a little bit because I haven't sprayed it. But when I did first get it, I did wear it all the time. Y'all, this is an everyday fragrance. This is perfect for wearing to work. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't want to be offensive, where you know you don't want to choke your coworkers out, stuff like that. This is going to be a great everyday fragrance. I love this fragrance. I do feel like it is more on the unisex side. Oh my God, I love it. I always describe this fragrance as a sexy detergent. This fragrance is just so nice. Very citrusy. There's lemon in here. There's probably grapefruit. This is a citrus fragrance, but it is very, very sexy to me. I feel like if this came in those little, you know, fabric balls or whatever that we throw in the wash to make our clothes smell good, they should put that in. They should make those out of these. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. This would make a wonderful fabric softener or detergent to wash your clothes in. It would sell like hotcakes because it smells so good. And then it has that citrus component. You know what I'm saying? That we all love to like wash our dishes with some type of citrusy, lemony type of situation. Y'all know what I'm saying? But it is good. Perfect for spring and summer. I think it's gonna go well with sweat and skin. I think it's a really, really, really good fragrance. So CK Into You Her. This is Oscar DeLaRenta Bella Rosa. I did find this at my local TJ Maxx. I want to say I paid $21 for it or something like that. Very cheap. Now, this is a sparkly rose fragrance to me. The star in this fragrance is definitely the rose. There is freesia, mandarin orange, pink pepper, pink rose, jasmine, orris, patchouli, amber, and sandalwood. There is something in this fragrance that comes off kind of sparkly to me, like a very sparkly note. But the rose is very prominent in this fragrance. and probably the freesia. Maybe the freesia is what I'm smelling, I'm not for sure, but this is a beautiful sparkly rose fragrance. And I would have to say I'm not a big fan of rose fragrances, but this is like number 2. My number 1 favorite rose fragrance is Chloe by Chloe. Y'all all know that. This would be number 2. There are a few rose fragrances that I absolutely adore, and this happens to be one of them. And this is Oscar DeLaRenta's Bella Rosa. I bet y'all want to know the TJ Maxx I go to, huh? I may tell y'all one day. Y'all might run into me at the TJ Maxx. So this, I actually bought this one because I thought I was getting there's another one. This is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. And I thought I was getting the other version of it, which I think is Rosa Botanica. I don't know, but I ended up getting to the house and I looked at this one. I sprayed this when I smelled it, and I was like, this is really different. And I looked at the name. Of course, it says Flora Botanica, and I was like, oh, it's not the one that I wanted. But I'm glad that I did get this one because I fell in love with this fragrance. Love this fragrance, y'all. This is a very floral fragrance. There's a lot of floral in here. One floral note that does stick out to my nose the most is the rose, because I don't really care for rose, so I pick it up real fast. But I do want to give you guys some of the other notes in this fragrance. Rose, carnation, and mint, cannabis, vetiver, and amber. Okay, so for some reason I thought I smelled other florals, but it is a very floral fragrance to me. And in the green notes, there is a hint of green in this fragrance that I really do like. And it comes off in the dry down very powdery, and I do love that. I love fragrances with a powdery dry down. So yeah, this is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. In this fragrance, this is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez, and when I first got it, I fell in love with this fragrance. It is so beautiful to me. This is one of the floral fragrances that I really do like. I'm trying to like make myself stop saying notes that I don't like, because what I've learned over the years since I've been talking about fragrances on my channel is that some notes I do like some fragrances have tuberose in them. I like those. Some fragrances have big floral notes in them, and I love those. So it's like I'm trying to break myself out of saying I don't like a certain type of note, or things like that. This is a floral fragrance. Now, I'm usually not big on floral fragrances because they have a tendency to trigger my allergies, and I just suffer all day. So this is a white floral that happens to be very powdery and musky in the dry down, and I really, really, really do love that. I'm not a big fan of floral fragrances, but the dry down is so beautiful, and I really, really like that. I literally have to make myself stop grabbing this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, even now, like on the spray it on my body right now. But this is amazing. I love this. Now, I said I wasn't gonna buy any more bottles bigger than like a 30 ml, or I think the biggest bottle that I'll buy is a 2 ml, but to be honest with y'all, I would buy this in a 3.4 ml bottle. That is how much I love it. I could literally wear this fragrance all day, every day, because I love it that much. I just really adore this fragrance, y'all. Like, it is so pretty. It's so soft. It's so feminine, and I love that balance between the feminine notes and the musky notes. It's just one of my favorite fragrances for 2020. One of the best blind buys in my collection, I have to say, is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez. This is Mon Paris by YSL. love this fragrance. This is so feminine. Usually, if you've been following me for a while, you know I have an obsession with heavy hitter fragrances. Patchouli, tonka, coffee, musky, sandalwood notes and stuff like that. Very earthy. I'm a very earthy person, but this fragrance taps into my girly feminine side, and I really do love that. Even from the bottle, how cute it is with the little bow. I think that is so adorable. But the fragrance is so pretty. This to me is berries, sweet berries. I think there's strawberry, raspberry in this. There's also a sparkling note to this fragrance, and I love it so much. It's very reminiscent to me of Her by Burberry. When I smell, because I have a little decant of the Her Burberry, and I smell that one and I smell this one, and I feel like they're very similar in the way of them both having that big berry component to it. But this one is more of a sparkling champagne with strawberries in it, if you get what I'm saying. It's very beautiful. One of my favorite fragrances. This is a blind buy. It was gifted to me. I didn't know. I was hoping that I was gonna like it. I watched a lot of reviews on it, and I got lucky because this is gonna be more of a springtime, summertime fragrance for me. But I do feel like this is one of the fragrances I probably could wear all year round, because I do like it so much. One of my best blind buys for 2020, Mon Paris by YSL. All right, the next one is from the house of Armaf, and this is Club de Nuit Woman. And I got this one off of Fragrance Net for the low. You guys, I think I paid like $21 for this, and this is like a 3.7 ounce, something crazy, huge bottle. And again, I said I wasn't gonna buy big bottles, but I don't think this comes in anything smaller. But I did watch a lot of reviews on this fragrance, and a lot of people raved about it. A lot of people talked about it. A lot of people loved it. And so I said, you know what? Let me just pull the trigger, buy it for myself, see if I like it. And I absolutely love it. I have dedicated a video to this fragrance. When I first smelled it, it totally reminded me of Coco Mademoiselle. And I don't even think, when I was watching reviews, I don't think people said that. But yeah, this is a total dupe for the Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Total dupe, and I love that one. I love that fragrance, so it just makes sense that I would like this one too. The longevity on this is amazing. The projection is nice. It could be a little bit better, but because it lasts so long, I don't really care too much about the projection. It lasts on me all day, y'all. I've worn this a few times to work, and I get like a 6-7 hour wear out of this fragrance. It is a really good fragrance. If you are a lover of the Coco Mademoiselle, I feel like you will enjoy this fragrance as well. So give it a try. This is Club de Nuit by Armaf. This one, I had been having my eye on this baby right here for a very long time. This is Dolce & Gabbana The Only One, and y'all, now the first time I saw it in TJ Maxx, I said nope, I wasn't getting it. I was like, I made so many excuses. I was like, no, I'm on a budget. I said I wasn't gonna spend this, blah blah blah, and I didn't buy it. And maybe like 5 or 6 months down the road, I was in TJ Maxx, and not the one that I usually go to, but a different one. And lo and behold, it was right there, and it was, I think I got it for like $36. This is a 3.3 fluid ounce bottle, a big bottle. So it's gonna take me a while to go run through this fragrance, but this is a beautiful gourmand fragrance, y'all. Oh my God, it's so sweet. It's sweet, it's syrupy, it is coffee, it is caramel. It is so sweet. If you're into gourmand fragrances, I happen to love gourmand fragrances, you will really enjoy this fragrance. This is like your caramel frappuccino, okay, in a fragrance form. If you love coffee, if you love caramel, if you love whipped cream, if you love sugar, syrupy sweetness, you will enjoy this fragrance. It is so good. It is so good. Of course, y'all know what I do when I go to TJ Maxx, honey. I get in the car and I immediately spray the fragrance to see if I'm gonna like it, because if I don't like it, I take it back to the store. It makes absolutely no sense for me to hold on to a fragrance, whether it's popular or not. If I don't like it, I cannot buy it. It's just wasteful, and I feel like there's somebody else in the world that will enjoy that fragrance. So I do that immediately, especially if I'm at a TJ Maxx that I don't normally go to. I take it back in the store immediately. So I smelled this. I fell in love with it at first whiff. I was totally like mad at myself because I didn't get it the first time when I saw it. So it is totally meant for me to have this fragrance. It's meant for this fragrance to be in my collection, and I am happy that I have it now. This is my baby. Love it to death. So beautiful. Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. I just featured this fragrance in my last video. I can't talk about this fragrance enough. This is a beautiful fragrance that I got for the low. I want to say I paid $15 for it on FragranceNet. This is Elizabeth Arden's Fifth Avenue Royale, and this fragrance is amazing. If you are into fragrances that smell like liquor, this is like a raspberry liquor suede fragrance, and it smells so expensive. Amazing. So beautiful. I feel like it's kind of incensey and no, I wouldn't say oud, but I would say more of an incensey type vibe. Yeah, liquor, raspberry, suede, and incensey. That is definitely how I would describe this fragrance. It is really amazing for what I paid for it. Honey, this is a winner, okay? This smells good. Right, so for my very last one, and I'm so happy that I enjoyed this fragrance, y'all. Cause it was a total blind buy, and that baby wasn't cheap. Ooh, child. I was so happy when I made my last payment on this fragrance, honey. I was so happy. I'm telling y'all, Afterpay is the devil. But baby, when I paid my last payment on this fragrance, I was happy, okay? Ooh, but I was so worried that I wasn't gonna like it. And this is Wonder Woman 84 by House of Siage. Really beautiful. This is, I believe, almond. There's some other notes in here. There's I want to say pink pepper in here, because it does have a little bit of a spicy tone to it. But it is sweet. It's sweet with a hint of spice, and I really do love it. Now, I wish that it would have more projection. The longevity on it is great. I have worn it several times, and the longevity on it is great. Guys, if you are thinking about buying this fragrance, I would say go for it. I've not smelled any of the other House of Siage fragrances, but this is my first cupcake, and I'm just so happy that I got it and I loved it, because y'all, I was scared as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I was like, what if I don't like this fragrance? More than likely I would have sold it, because again, I just don't believe in holding on to fragrances that I don't like. But yeah, it is amazing. It's beautiful. And if this is what Wonder Woman smells like, then she smells good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And of course, I'm in love with the packaging, with the crystals, the hand painted glass. This is just a really good fragrance, and y'all know I'm obsessed with Wonder Woman. That's one of my favorites superheroes. I've always been obsessed with her. I wish I could buy like the Wonder Woman underoos. I had a picture of me as a little girl with my Wonder Woman underoos, and I hate that I can't find it because I would show it to y'all. It's so cute, but I have that picture embedded in my brain. But I've loved Wonder Woman since the show came. I would wake up in the morning and make sure I watched that show. But I love Wonder Woman, so y'all know I had to have it in my collection just because, okay, it had the Wonder Woman symbol on it. So, and the fact that I love it is a plus, okay, a plus. Because, honey, I would have literally cried. No, I promise y'all, I would have shedded a tear. Okay, because if you are a collector of fragrances, you know, you already know. I don't even have to tell you. So, baby, I was happy when I smelled it and I loved it. My last one, and this is a recent one that I added to my collection. This is by Commodity. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is the Vetiver. Now, I am a big fan of Vetiver notes, okay? Patchouli notes, Vetiver, bergamot, sandalwood. I love all those woody, earthy notes, you know. That's just what I like. And so when I saw this at TJ Maxx, it was, I want to say 29. Was it 29 or 26? I think it was 29. I thought about it for a little bit. I kind of walked around the store. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get it because I know if I come back, it's probably not going to be here. Because when they first came out, I loved the Commodity fragrances. And then when I got to the car, y'all know what I did. I smelled it. I sprayed it, smelled it, loved it. I remember getting a sample of this in Sephora years ago when they first came out. So me and this fragrance, we've kind of came full circle with each other because I always wanted to buy it, but I never did. I didn't want to spend the coin on it at the time. So now I have it in my collection, and I feel like I still have that sample somewhere, but I do love this fragrance. So this is Vetiver. Now, if you're not familiar with Vetiver note, Vetiver is going to be a little spicy. It's going to be earthy. It smells like dirt almost, but not dirty, nasty dirt. Fresh dirt from the ground, you know, that's a little bit maybe moist almost. It could be dry too. It could be moist or dry, but it's fresh, but it's dirty and it's earthy. That's the best way I can describe Vetiver. Now this one has a little bit more of a sweeter tone to it. I do have the Vetiver by Tom Ford. Let me show y'all. So I do have the Tom Ford's Gray Vetiver, which is one of my favorites. And as y'all can see, the juice in both of these are pretty much identical. This one is a little bit darker, but this one I feel like is Vetiver with citrusy notes. This one I feel like is Vetiver with a sweeter note to it. Let me just give you guys the notes real quick. It has blackberry in it, apple, petilia, jasmine, jasmine sambac, of course the Haitian Vetiver, and Australian sandalwood, patchouli, and cedar. So this one to me versus the Tom Ford, even though I love the Tom Ford Gray Vetiver, this one to me has a little bit more depth to it than that one, and I kind of like it more than the Tom Ford Gray Vetiver because it has the blackberry in it, and I don't have fragrances that have the Vetiver and the fruity notes, if I'm making sense to y'all. It gives it a little hint of sweetness that I like. because Vetiver is different. Everybody is not big fans of Vetiver. I think you have to be a special kind of person to enjoy Vetiver. Where I love Vetiver, and I appreciate this one because it does have the fruity notes in it. So I'm glad that I followed my first mind and went ahead and bought it because I really enjoy it. When I first got it, I wore it like 5 days straight, no lie. It's one of my favorite fragrances, and I'm on the hunt for some more commodity fragrances. I think I want the leather, and I want something else I can't remember, but the leather one is definitely on my radar. So if y'all know where I can find the leather commodity, comment down below because your girl is on the hunt, honey. I'm on the hunt, okay? I want some more commodity fragrances in my collection. So those are some of my favorite blind buy fragrances for 2020. Like I said, I don't know. The perfume guides was with your girl for 2020 because I promise you there were about a handful of fragrances I blind bought this year that I didn't like, and I ended up selling them on Mercari. If you're not following me on Mercari, follow me. I'll put my information right here. I'm always selling fragrances on my Mercari. I may switch that up for 2021 though, because Mercari is getting a coin too, honey. We both can't be getting our coin. Like, somebody got to make the money, okay? It's gonna be me or you. So that's how I'm feeling about Mercari right now. I don't know if I'm gonna keep selling my fragrances on that platform, but I'll keep y'all informed. But yeah, follow me on Mercari for right now because I think I have one or two fragrances that I'm selling right now. But yeah, comment down below if you have any of these fragrances. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you blind bought in 2020 that you love, and maybe it's something that I may, if I run into it somewhere, I may pick up to see if I love it too. If you watch this video all the way through, hit the thumbs up button, show me some love. If you've watched 3 or 4 of my videos, you should just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You really should, because we be having fun over here, and this where you need to be, okay? If you love fragrances, you love to smell good, you know somebody that loves to smell good, bring them to my channel, okay? Share my video with them. If you're not gonna subscribe, show somebody my video and let them subscribe to my channel, okay? No, but I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video with me. Thank you so much for your love and support. I hope you guys have a blessed week, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.